Okay, guys. Tough game. Guys played really, really hard. We came out here and we said we were going to find out how we stack up. So we know we're a little bit short. We got a bunch of guys in the locker room that played really, really hard and are really, really hurting. But the great thing is we're in the Big Ten Conference. We get to go home next week, play in front of our fans against a really good opponent, and that's what we're gonna focus on as soon as we get this one cleaned up. Questions? Well, I don't ever share what we say in the locker room, but I really love our football team. I think our guys, they really strain incredibly hard over time. And as a coach, that's all you can ask for, we call it chop, but that's what they did. They never let up. They kept believing. They didn't judge, because it could have got ugly there at 20-3, and they just kept playing. And we certainly had our opportunity to win the game, and that's what hurts. Nobody's here for moral victories, right? We're here to win the game. That's what we fully expected to do, and we didn't do that, so it hurts a lot.
What was your mindset on 4th and 10 at the end of the first half?
Sean and I just talked, and we felt like we could get it, and quite honestly, I thought we had it there. We kind of we're 17-3, and we're not really moving the ball well at that point, and we thought this was a chance to keep a drive alive, and it's a stretch, but right at that point, as you know, hindsight's 20/20. At that point, we hadn't really done a ton, so we were wrong. I thought our defense, really hats off, even on that drive, right? We made a mistake on the one coverage, and it gave them a big play. But then to bow up and hold them to 3 points, I thought that was really good. Well, I don't think there was any real schematic change. I think it was guys settling in. Sometimes in defense, there's an old saying, see a little, see a lot. Sometimes you see too much, it gets you off track, right? And they, hats off to Michigan. Let's say that. I'm at fault for not even saying that first. That's a good football team, and they played well, and they had great concepts. Their coaches did a great job. I didn't help our team enough today. I could have helped our team more. I'm disappointed in myself, and that's something that I have to examine. Was I all bad? No, I'm not the martyr here. I really feel like I could have, and I think every guy in that locker room feels that way, every coach and every player. And that's what good football teams do. They stand up, and they're willing to look at what didn't go right and how can we get it right. Because the second half, I don't know if you play much better defense than that. 7 plays I think they had in the whole third quarter. If you told me, I don't know what the totals were, but something like 110 or 15 yards rushing. If you told me we were going to hold them to 110 yards rushing, I'd say we probably won the game. So, yeah, we made too many mistakes to win, and we almost still won. We got to figure out why we made them. We got to put them away, coaching and playing.
It looked like early on that this might be a mismatch in the trenches. It turned out that it wasn't. I mean, does that encourage you going forward in the rest of the Big Ten that you can line up with a team like Michigan?
Well, it should give our players confidence they can do it, but you're only going to do it if you do the things you did in the second half the next time you play, right? So that's what we have to, as coaches, convey, that we can now leave out that you're not capable, because we certainly are capable. We knew that already. They knew that. But sometimes when you do it over time, consistently, then you really get a belief not only in yourself, but in what you're doing. And that's what we have right now, and we need to get back to work. When you lose one like that, you go in one of two ways. You just go into a shell, or you just want to go out to practice. And I feel like we want to go out to practice. That's the way I feel our team is. But we can't. So we got to learn, and, the seasons of a week.
How important was Greg for Noah to get a couple of those passes off early? They were getting a lot of heat early on. Let's see, we kind of put them back a bit.
It's always, if you're gonna have people, because they were also playing press coverage, So they were crowding the line, they were pressing. If you can loosen them up a little bit, it's always important, sure. But equally important in the second half is the way we ran the football. You know. Yep.
Greg, I know kicked a couple field goals. I know you big punches and things like that. But is there concern with Val, in that spot, missing that field goal? What do you say?
Oh, I don't. You know, I'm not a kicking specialist. All I want to do is I want to see our guys hit the ball well. I don't care if it goes in between the uprights. I mean, some do and some don't. But if you don't hit it well, that's when I get upset. So just want to make sure we're hitting it well. So, and sometimes you can tell, you can hear it, right? And sometimes you got to ask them, how'd you hit it? So that's all I talk to them about. Other than that, I'll mess them up.
The fourth down before the drive when they missed the field goal, did you guys consider punting to try to pin them back deep? Or was that a go for them?
State it again. I'm sorry, Cratch.
The drive before they missed the field goal, I think it was like 5 minutes left. Did you consider punting to pin them, have at them, try to pin them back towards the field?
Must not have, because it's not ringing a bell. No. Yeah, we were kind of feeling like we had, you know, in the second half, we were kind of feeling good about the way we were doing things, offensively. So, you know, I think I said this when I first came back. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to try to win the game. We're not here to be close. And
Time for two more.
If you wouldn't mind speaking to Michigan, a lot of coaching changes, especially on defense. If you wouldn't mind reflecting last year to this year, some of the differences.
you know, I can only talk about what I studied on film and the leading up to the game, because I got the worst seat in the house out there on the sideline. But I like what they're doing. I think defensively, but I'm very, very a big admirer of the coach who was running the defense here last year too. So I think that they're both excellent coaches. Just different way of skinning the cat, and they did a good job today. That's for sure.
Your impressions of Julius' personal foul that led to the ejection, and then I guess the play right before Rozier missed the field goal, the catch in the end zone, looked like there might have been a hole in the ball. I think you were talking about your impressions of those two different plays.
You know, I really I'm not going to comment on the officials' calls ever. You know that, but I didn't see Julius's play, but I know he got ejected. So, and then the play down in the end zone, is what it is. The reason I don't ever get into the officiating is I just stood here and told you that I could have helped my team more. So nobody's perfect. We just got to all try to do the best we can, and I think that's what we do. Again, this is the best league in America, and we got a chance to go play another really, really talented team in a week, 6 days, and I can't wait to get back with our fans and see where we measure up again. So appreciate you guys coming out here, though. Thank you.